Yo, what's poppin'? With Mirage, Salio, and Engage getting peeled off the list recently, I think a lot of people, myself including, are wondering, where's Harp? There's still so many cards in the meta right now that are just way, way more busted than Harp. But Harp is still the one that's banned. So anyway, this match, what I will be presenting to you is 2021 Orcust with Harp Horror. So this is my friend Bal Lamb. I really hope I didn't butcher your name. If I did, I'm sorry. 2810. He's playing Sky Striker with Engage, of course, because it's going to be legal. And I'm playing Orcust with Harp Horror. The deck is not optimized for Harp. I just kind of slapped it in there, and then we played this match. As you can tell here, he did not know I was playing Harp, but it's okay. We're friends. It's fine. Before I begin, I gotta throw it out there. If you like the video, hit me with a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it if you did. If you don't, that's cool too. I still hope you're having a good Saturday. And with that, let's just hop right in. So we tie, and he wins the rock, paper, scissors, chooses to go first. Opening hands, Prosperity called by Babel, Raptor, and Metal Cruncher. So this hand is like, okay. Starter, Called by, and Prosperity, like those three very good cards to draw. But you never want to draw Babel, you never want to draw Metal Cruncher. And that's just kind of the story of this deck. There are cards that you don't want to draw, and you're going to draw them. My opponent opens Droll, Rose, Ghost Bell, Widow Anchor, and Ash. So away to the engine, 3 hand traps, and Widow is pretty nice. So normal summon Rose, goes into Shiz, set Widow and pass, and phase Widow at, Shiz at Engage. And basically that Engage puts me on a clock. Like, I don't have that much time to not die here. So standby main 1. We normal summon Raptor. Raptor effect gets hit with Widow. Activate Prosperity, banishing 6. Gets hit with Ash. We chain Called by, chain Ghost Bell. Activate Fossil Dig. Right here I'm like, okay, well, I mean, what else could he have? So add the Gillosaurus. We get hit with the Droll, which is not good, because that means our Raptor can't add a card later in the turn after it gets popped with Wyvern. So we summon out the Gillosaurus. He summons out a Rose. Normal summon Wyvern. I said normal summons a Rose. He special summons Rose because of my Gillosaurus effect. Wyvern, summon out Raptor, pop Raptor, summon out Golem, popping the Shiz. Golem, summon out Raptor, and we just proceed to battle here. Beat over Rose, poke. And from here, we link 2 into IP. And truthfully, at this phase, I'm thinking like, okay, even if I lose, which is very probable because he has Engage in hand, like with Babel and Metal Cruncher in hand, through 4 interruptions, I set up an interruption and cleared the board. I'm happy. Top deck Ray, which is pretty nice. Normal summon Ray, and he's thinking he's gonna go battle. I activate IP, and I couldn't really think of what to go for. I was thinking, like, I couldn't go Unicorn, because if I go Unicorn effect, target Ray, then he just chains the Ray, goes into whatever, and just bops me anyway. I choose access code, and I think this was fine, but it wasn't very good. I think Appaloosa would have been much, much better, because right now he's only got 1 spell engrave. So his options are link into like Kagari. I negate his add back of Widow, beat over, but then he can't activate engage twice this turn, or he tries to go Hayate effect, I negate, goes into whatever, I negate that too. So like really his best option would be to then link into Kagari. And again, he only gets to activate engage once this turn and not twice, and that makes a big difference. But this was at like 5 in the morning and I was tired. That's going to be my excuse. That's my excuse anytime I misplay. So anyway, goes into Hayate send, activate engage, adding burners, link into Kagari, add back engage, of course, because what else would you add back? Activate burners, and that's just to get a third spell engrave. Activate engage, pick up multi-roll, draw into Widow Anchor, which is just huge. Activate Widow Anchor to take, link into Zik, link into Shiz, and Shiz effect to set the Shark Cannon. So that's pretty damn good. Topping the Widow Anchor was nice, but it wasn't like game breaking, because most likely if he didn't top deck a Widow Anchor, he probably just would have top decked a any other hand trap or something, which also would have just stopped me from playing. And yes, end phase, he sets the Shark Cannon and the Widow Anchor, so I've got to play through 2 more interruptions. I guess kind of 3, because if we clear the Shiz, then Ray comes back, and top deck and redeployment, which is like okay, but it's just not enough. So we activate it, and then we end up scooping. Yeah, I think really the story of that match was my deck is surprisingly resilient even without the Orcust stuff, and on top of that, I should have gone into Appaloosa. Like, those are the two main takeaways. So game 2, I get to go first. Opening hand, Cosmic Recycler, called by Fossil Dig and Wand. The first 4 cards in this hand are like sculpted by Yugimoto himself. The Wand is like, okay, it provides discard fodder once I can get the Machina Fortress engraved, but beyond that, it's not crazy. My opponent opens Shark Cannon, Metaverse Droll, Crow, and Multi-Roll. So, not very good. 2 Sky Striker cards is nice. Metaverse can be used to get out a Mystic Mine if he wants to play it out, but I don't know if you'd want to. And on top of that, 2 hand traps is pretty nice, but again, if you don't have your engine, then hand traps just aren't doing anything. So we choose to go first. We of course activate the Fossil Dig, adding Gillosaurus. He drops Droll, which is fine here. Of course, if I didn't have the Recycler in hand, Fossil Dig would have been used to grab the Scrap Raptor, and then I would have gotten hit with Droll, and then I would have been very sad. Or I would have had to use my Called By on the Droll, but since I already have Recycler, it's like whatever. So we summon out Gillosaurus. He thinks and chooses not to summon Droll, which is 100% the correct play, because otherwise my Scrap Wyvern just pops it, and then I don't have to pop one of my cards. So normal summon Recycler, send Fortress, discard the Wand to summon out Fortress, link 2 into Wyvern, Wyvern effect, Chain Crow, and I'm thinking, and this is just like a friendly match clearly, so I banish it, and then yeah, we're like, okay, activate Called By, pop the Recycler, Wyvern, summon out the Golem, pop the Fortress, Golem, summon out Recycler, sending Harp, that card, link into Lib, that's a misclick clearly, activate Lib to set Succession, activate Succession, summon Golem, summon Recycler. You've seen it all before, but it's nice that he lets me combo. Send Nightmare, link 2 into IP, Harp, summon out Gearsu, sending Symbol, link to into Galatea, activate Galatea. Harp is the one that I want in deck because I want it in the graveyard and it's just so good. Set and activate Babel, Nightmare send Harp, Wand bring out Nightmare, overlay Ding, Ding to attach the Wand, symbol bring out Harp, link to into Galatea, and set Cosmic. So basically my rationale here is we're going to have a bunch of interruptions, and I wanted to stay safe from like a lightning storm, which is why I left Ding on board. He chose, like Striker is such a good, strong going second deck because of cards like that. So again, I wanted to keep the Ding on board if I could. IP is still going to serve as an interruption because I could go like these two into Appaloosa. Lib still can non-targeting spin something, which is really nice. Like Summon Ray, activate IP, link into Appaloosa, Lib to spin. Then yeah, we just get to make sure that we spin away his monster, which is just absolutely huge. And then we also have the Cosmic. So even if he did resolve Metaverse, like I probably could have, we would see how it would play out, but we did have one out to mine. So my opponent top decks Crow and Scoops because, again, hand traps are nice, but they don't do anything if you don't have an engine. So game 3, my opponent chooses to go second, which clearly gets me off guard because game 1 he won the die roll and chose to go first. So opening hands, Rose, Fossil Dig, Recycler, Fossil Dig, and Urgent Schedule. This hand would be a lot better if I was going second because of Urgent Schedule, but then again, I don't really have that much to play through hand traps, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Recycler plus Dig is nice. Having cards that I can pop with Wyvern is kind of nice, but it's not the craziest hand I've ever seen. It's not opening called by 3 games in a row. My opponent opens Mine, Ray, Terraforming, Metal Foes Fusion, and Hornet Drones, so it's okay. Having Mine is nice. Having Ray is always good. Terraforming gets Area 0, which can pop the Fusion, so you can like plus off of that. And Hornet Drones is also a damn good card. There's a reason why it's limited. So we start with Dig, adding Gilosaurus. Normal summon a Recycler, sending Wand, summon Gilosaurus, link to into Wyvern. Set Urgent Schedule, Wyvern effect to summon a Recycler, pop Recycler, Wyvern effect to summon out the Golem. Oh, quick note, this wand probably should have been Citadel. I don't know. Could have been Citadel, because then I could have gotten Citadel on board, but I don't get to search it this way. But actually, Citadel doesn't do that much against Striker. Ignore me. Anyway, Urgent Schedule does have a second effect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 10 machine monster from your deck to your hand. So Wyvern pops it. It adds Citadel. Activate Golem, summon out Recycler. You've seen it all before. Send Fortress. Fortress summon itself out. Link 2 into Lib. Lib set Succession. Activate Succession. Summon out Golem. Golem summon Recycler. Recycler sending, I believe, Nightmare. Yes. Link 3, into Appaloosa. Nightmare sending Harp. Harp summon Girsu. Girsu effect sending Symbol. Wand summoning Harp. And link into Galatea. This is just full combo, folks. Return the Wand to set the Crescendo. And he wants to read it, which is A-okay. Lagging. Symbol, bring out Harp. Overlay into Ding. And I just misclick and overlay Ding on Harp. So first I gotta fix that. Ding attaches the symbol from Banish, and then I just summon out the Harp again. Link 2 into Galatea. And set a card and pass. So I couldn't figure out, like what I wanted was IP over here with lib, ding, and gal. But I just don't think that was possible with the resources that I had because I also did want the Appaloosa. Really, I probably shouldn't have gone for Appaloosa. Like, he told me there weren't any hand traps, and it's not like he's gonna lie to me. Um, and I could have ended with everything I wanted if I didn't go for Appaloosa, but it is what it is. But yeah, Ding again, I think is really important for like not Hornet drones, afterburners, lightning storm, that type of thing. Galatea and Crescendo is always nice. IP plus lib, again, I already talked about the non-targeting sending against this deck. It's crucial. So we pass turn. And yeah, we've got like a ton of follow-up. We've got Fossil Dig, we've got Crescendo. Yeah. So activate Terraforming, adding Area 0. Activate Area 0, setting the metal foes. Activate the effect of Area 0, targeting metal foes. Mill 3. Hits Rose, hits Area 0, which is not great. He would have preferred, I don't know, something that was going to interact with my board. He wants to read Crescendo again, so normal summon Ray, special summon Rose, link into Zeki, and Zek effect targeting the gal. I used Crescendo here. I shouldn't have. I should have just activated Appaloosa. Because, yeah, I just 100% should have activated Appaloosa to negate. Because, like, if he links into something else and activates an effect, well, what would he even activate? Like, Lincoln Tayate, attack directly, effect, negate. Lincoln, yeah, I just shouldn't have. I just should have used the Appaloosa, but it's okay. That triggers the Ray. We negate Ray. Activate Mine. Activate Hornet Drones, getting the token. Link into Hayate. Hayate attack directly. I misclick when I was trying to enter damage and accidentally banished my Galatea. Sending Engage. Link into Kagari. Kagari add back Engage. Activate Engage to add the multi-roll. Drawing into another Ghost Bell, which is not very good because, like, I mean, he already has one, right? Metal Foes, Metal Foes drawing the Nib. Activate multi-roll. Shiz, adding the Shark Cannon. Activate Shark Cannon, banishing Harp, and pass turn. So we top deck Megaform, which is like not the best, but this specific turn it comes in clutch, and you'll see what I mean. But basically, all I know is that he has Shark Cannon, and I figure I could probably play through that. I don't know what hand traps he has, of course, but this turn is concise, I will say. So I'm thinking. So we just link everything into a fat 6300 attack access code. We go 1 lib to shuffle and 2 access code. Lib shuffles the Shark Cannon. Access code is just going to go ahead and pop the rest of the board. Here, he goes Ray effect to summon out Kagari, and I'm still not sure how I feel about this. Actually, I believe he should have gone Kaina, because, like, if he goes Kaina, make it so that the access code can't attack, then I'm going to have to commit harder into the board, and he'll still be able to get his engine going, because, like, when I commit harder into the board, he can nib me. Nib takes whatever monster I have out of the EMZ, and then he can summon out the Rose. Yeah, I think that was the correct play. Anyway, so adds back Engage, And we then go access code, pop, symbol on Gearsu gets hit with a bell, discard, Megaform to summon Fortress, normal summon Rose, and that's GG. So I just want to say, I don't think this match is indicative of the strength, the relative strength of the cards. I still think Engage is a stronger card. I still think Striker is a better deck, truthfully. And I know my homie is a better player than I am. But, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about a whole lot of things. It's not always strictly about skill, as you know. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to have a quick little match with Harp because I really want it to come back, and it hurts me every day that it is not back. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.